class we will discuss about rest of the movement shown by plant, that is hydrotropic movement. First we discuss hydrotropic movement. Hydrotropic movement means movement of plant towards water or in the direction of water. Very simple experiment you have to do. Take two pots. Sapling. Pot means take sapling. Sapling A and sapling B. Sapling A and sapling B. Name them. This is like the A and this is B. Keep these two saplings in a big beaker, glass tubs. Now fill this glass tub with soil, complete soil. This is soil. Here also we fill it with soil. And here we have planted already, sapling is there. Here also sapling is there. Now do one thing. In tub B, in this tub, place earthen pot. Place one earthen pot. Fill this earthen pot with water. Now earthen pot place in B and fill it with water. What is the characteristic of earthen pot? Earthen pot oozes water. Water comes out from earthen pot. Okay, that is the characteristic of earthen pot. Now daily water the plant. Daily we have to water the plant. So water plant A, sapling kept in container A. Water this plant directly. Pour water directly from here in this direction. So what will happen? This plant is getting water from top and it goes down. This water goes down and roots are absorbing this water from this soil. Here in this plant, don't give water to the sapling, but daily we have to put water in this earthen pot. Daily. Now daily this earthen pot is getting water from upper part, but water is oozes out and comes out. As daily water is coming out, this soil which is present in pot B, soil is getting water from this region, and this soil is having more amount of water. This soil is getting watery. As roots are attracted towards water, they change the direction and grow in the direction of water. Grow in the direction of water. After 15 days, you take out both the saplings very carefully without damaging the roots. You come to know that sapling in container A, the roots are growing directly towards gravity in the same direction, in the straight way. Whereas roots of pot B, they are moving towards the direction of water. It indicates that root shows positive hydrotropism. They move towards the direction of water. Same thing we can do at home also. You can, same thing, next experiment you can do by taking some sprouts. Take some beans, soak them in water, keep it on sieve plate, take a beaker in which you have to keep half of the beaker filled with water and keep that sieve plate with soaked seed in that sieve plate and cover it. After a day or two, you find out that those seeds give rise to radicals and plumule. So plumule turns up and roots are crossing the sieve and moves towards the direction of beaker in which water is there. That indicates hydrotropic movement of roots. That is, roots attract towards water or grow in the direction of the stimuli from where they are receiving water. Next movement is chemotropic movement. Next is the chemotropic movement. This chemotropic movement is shown by pollen grains during the process of germination of pollen tube by the time of fertilization. How it is shown by pollen grain? Actually, you have studied in 9th standard the process of pollination. Pollination means movement of pollen grain from anther to stigma. So this is the carpel or pistil, where this region is called as stigma. This is style and this is ovary. Inside ovary, ovule is there. So here the pollen tube, which because of pollination, pollen grain comes and stick or get adhere on the surface of stigma. From stigma, this pollen grain receive nutrition and shows growth. Growth is shown by this pollen grain in form of pollen tube. When pollen grain grow, it give rise to pollen tube. This pollen tube or this growth of pollen grain is carried out only because of chemicals present on stigma. They provide nutrition and help pollen grain to give rise to pollen tube. And this pollen tube enter in the style and reach up to the ovule. That is also because of presence of chemical. And this complete process is governed by and attracted by chemical. This pollen grain is completely attracted by chemical present on this pistil or carpel and give rise to pollen tube and enters in ovary and reach up to the ovule, and further process of fertilization is also under control of chemicals. So this process or such type of movement shown by pollen grain during the process of fertilization is called as chemotropic movement. And the last movement is thegmotropic movement. Thegmotropic movement means movement shown by a plant when it comes in contact with one or other thing. Generally shown by tendrils of plants. If suppose such tendrils are there, when these tendrils or twigs of some plants, they come in contact with any surface area like iron bar, cement bar or wood piece or stick, immediately it shows coiling around it. It shows coiling around it and takes support and grow over it. That is called the movement shown by plant in the direction of support. How this movement is carried out? This movement is also carried out because of accumulation of auxins. As soon as any twig, suppose this is the support, if any twig comes in contact with this support, so the auxin which are present in this region which comes in contact, those auxin turns or shift to the opposite side. This is support, and if this part is coming in contact with, so auxin present here, they moves in opposite direction. These auxins shifted in this direction and they shows growth here. Because of growth, that stem is again coming close to the contact and shows coiling over this contact surface area. That is the same as that of the light case. So this is called as the thegmotropic movement, that is movement towards the touch or contact shown by plant. So all these movements are coming under tropic movement. Another type of movement is the nestic movement. So we will discuss nestic movement in the next class.